But Dad, isn't it time for illegal ham in the face? But bro, where's the banjo?
Some Cleveland sports shows try to give you hot takes, but only one can give you a big old piece of hot ham. Welcome to Illegal Ham to the Face. Talking all Cleveland sports. And don't forget our Fat Boy Tuesday, where we also ham it up with some fun food topics. Without further ado, let's serve up some ham. Here are the Ham Boys, Fatty, and Big Bry.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome on into another episode of Illegal Ham to the Face. Big Bry is still on his summer sabbatical. I believe he will be back possibly next week because Brown's training camp will be starting. So we'll hear back from him in a little bit. We do have a special guest host tonight. I'll introduce him here in a little bit. As you can see, we have a new logo for the Network 216. We have new shows coming out for Network 216, and we are one of them. Also, we are going to announce giveaway tonight. All right, what's going on with Network 216? And we are going to announce giveaways for people coming up. But let me introduce our co-hosts in the chair tonight. I already have one half of the Guards cast on. Might as well have the other half on. So I got Mike Vorhies from 330 Sports, from Q92.5. Got it right that time. And MLB Guards cast. Mike, thank you for joining us tonight in the guest seat. It's a little different than the 216 hot seat, so it's going to be a lot more fun tonight.
You know what, Fatty? I'm happy to be here, brother. You reached out, you asked, I answered. So anytime that phone rings, dude, you know I'll be here for you.
I appreciate it. Our show is always brought to you by Hero Q and Lake Erie APA. If you're looking for a pool team, have a good time, go out to Lake Erie APA. Also, City Dogs Cleveland. We do have a new dog tonight for our trivia. Cannot wait. Longest resident. So we're going to be doing a new dog tonight for trivia. I got a great question for Mike coming up. Mike, we always start out our show with some shout outs. So whether you have family or friends or birthdays or anything you want to shout out at the beginning, let's do it now. Like for me, I got to shout out my family down in West Virginia. We went down for a family reunion, had a great time, great relaxing weekend to kind of just reset and come back. Do you have any shout outs that you'd like to get out?
Man, oh man, I've been busy. So after I was with you for the 216 pod on Thursday, I was on another pod on Friday, which dropped this morning. So shout out to Aaron Conrad and Unscripted. I love you, bro. Appreciate you having me on. And it was a blast. I love talking, if you haven't figured that out yet.
Hey, it's all right. I loved it too. And
you
Justin,
we got to shout those out too. I just Ozzy and Theo, man, come on, back-to-back days where we have lost two incredible talents.
And especially Ozzy just did a show last week.
Tell me that's not coincidental that he was so adamant about doing that farewell show. Why was he so adamant? I think he knew, man. I really think he knew.
That's some crazy stuff right there. Like I got the news today on my phone. I'm like, that's not right. No. Then I had to like double check and then triple check. And I'm like, damn, like he just did a show last week. 76, I think he was. Crazy.
76.
And then Malcolm Jamal Warner, his good God, him getting swept out in the ocean. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's the rumor. He went swimming by himself off the coast of, I think they were in Costa Rica somewhere at some fancy resort, him and his family, and he went out for a morning swim apparently and didn't come back after an hour, and they found him like 100 to 200 yards away where he got swept by a current. I mean, 54 years old. Apparently he was an amazing swimmer too. So I'm wondering if there may be more to the story. I really hope not, because Theo Huxtable, I grew up watching The Cosby Show, and then I've seen him in so many different, other shows, and he's an incredible actor. So I really hope that it was, purely accidental. And I mean, to drown, just, not a great way to go.
No, it is not. On a sad note, we got to pick it up for some fun, though, because that's what we do on this show. We have a lot of fun. And, Bud, we got a trivia tonight, which is brought to you by City Dogs Cleveland. I'm going to show you the puppy tonight first, and then I will play our sounder for our trivia. Right now, this is Hannah. She is the longest resident at, let me find it. I have it screenshot. Give me a second. And there it is. She is the longest resident. She's been there since March. She's been at kennel. She's awkward and aloof, but that's due to the environment that's around her. On her extended overnight stay, she showed that she is housebroken, slept in her crate all night, seeks affection, but also can be independent if she wants to. She is playful in a group. She gets excited to see her people and bursts into full body wiggles. Cannot be around cats. Can't be around cats. But she is supposed to be 2 years old and around 57 pounds. Let's go through these beautiful pictures of Hannah here. God, I wish I could adopt a dog every day. I really do.
See, I would get in so much trouble because I'm that guy. I would adopt every dog I see, and my wife would divorce me. Guaranteed.
Yeah. My wife's already told me. She's like, her exact words, she goes, "It's puppy porn. Stop looking at puppy porn." I'm like, "Fine, honey. Fine.
Look how adorable she looks.
I know, right?
Who wouldn't want to bring her home?
And like we said, with our trivia being brought to you by City Dogs Cleveland, please adopt if you can. If you can't adopt, volunteer, donate, do whatever you can to help out a city dog from City Dogs Cleveland. You can find them at City Dogs CLE on all their handles. And then also look up Friends of City Dogs. They're the ones that do all the events, everything else. So please go help out if you can. If you cannot, donate, volunteer, do whatever you can. We donate from this show all the time, whether it be food, whether it be toys, anything of that nature. Whatever you can do to donate, please donate and help them out. They're near and dear to our hearts. They've been part of this show for, good Lord, we're going on like 5 and 6 years now. So they've been part of the show for a very long time. So we want to thank them. Let's play the trivia sounder, and then we will get some baseball trivia for you. Mike, you ready?
All right, I'm ready.
All right, Mike, we've had a milestone here in Cleveland with baseball. I believe this is his 5th consecutive year of a 2020 for Jose Ramirez. He has 7 lifetime. Mike, the question I'm asking you, who is the last Guardian besides Jose Ramirez to have a 2020 season? 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. Now, you have to wait till the end of the show to answer this. Okay, but
I have some choices. I've got some choices.
But it's in our lifetime, I believe.
Yeah, there's one that immediately came to my brain as soon as you said prior to Jose, which he also hit a home run. They're playing the Baltimore Orioles as we speak. Jose is on a tear right now. He hit another home run tonight.
He hit another one?
Yes, sir.
What are they up 1-0? Or what is it?
Let's
over
see.
there?
I'll give you a quick score update. Hold on. Stand by. Wait for it. Guardians up 1-0.
All right, so solo shot.
Solo mio for Mr. Jose Ramirez.
All right,
I love it.
Justin.
Gotta love it.
Gotta love Justin. This has been a thing for this show, is a hot dog, a taco.
Why not?
It has been going on for a while. And Justin, you got one on your side. So
why not? Why can't it be a taco? I mean, what else? A hot dog is a hot dog, but you can put all sorts of things in a hot dog and make it a taco. So,
well, no, he's saying that a hot dog is technically a taco because it's wrapped in a bun like a taco would be wrapped.
You know what? He's got a point.
I know he does, but I don't.
I haven't really thought about it that way, but yeah, That's Justin. I got to give you props, man. That's a good way to look at it. I think I'm going to start referring to hot dog as a taco. Why not?
All right, now I'm going to have to send you the cube effect that he sent me. It's a lot like Pop Tarts or raviolis, and
Okay.
oh yeah, he's the one that pushes the food button over here. Cube rule, yep,
Nice.
cube rule. So,
I like
but yeah,
it. I like it.
I think hot dogs are just hot dogs, and tacos are tacos, and but I'm not even getting into this argument right now. We got too much stuff to go on.
We'll talk about it if there's time later on. Well, we can discuss this if we need to.
We will discuss it later. Let me bump our Cleveland headlines, and you and I will dive right into it. All right, first up on your Cleveland headlines. The last time that we talked baseball, the Guardians were in a horrible slide, loss of 10, the worst June that I've ever seen a major league team have, besides the Colorado Rockies, I believe. It's just, this is not good. And then next thing you know, they go to Houston, and they're off and running. What a great game last night. Winning 10-5, getting down 3-0, and then 13 pitches later, here comes Jose and ties it up. With this going on right now, they're starting to get hot. We have a very, very favorable schedule coming up in the second half or second, third, or whatever it is of the season right now. Mike, can they actually sustain this and get into the wild card and maybe chase down Detroit, because Detroit's falling back quicker and shit right now to us?
Yeah, Detroit struggled a little bit. We're 10 games back. As going into tonight, we were 10 games back of Detroit. We're 3.5 out of the wild card. This is the Cleveland Guardians, Jared. They've got a chance. I mean, yeah, they just came through one of the worst stretches of baseball we've ever seen. They lose 10 in a row. I was ready to throw in the towel, and then they go 6-1. Their last 7 games, go into the All-Star break, get a rest. We got the news that Kwan was hurt, didn't play at all against the Oakland A's, can't call them the Oakland A's, the Athletics.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't play at all, and then he comes back last night, gets on base quite a few times. Jose, you said, yes, we're in one of the weakest divisions in baseball. The Guardians can do this. If there's any team that I have faith in, it's the Guardians. We have a very weak schedule. Detroit is finally cooling off after starting off so hot. The rest of the division I'm not worried about. I mean, the White Sox are terrible. The Twins are going to be sellers. The Royals are out of it. It's us. It's us and the Tigers, like it always is. And I think we could easily chase them down.
Now, with that being said, next week is the trade deadline coming up. All right, a lot of speculations going out there. There's been rumors about the Dodgers and Clase. There's been rumors about Kwan. I would not like to see Kwan go. What do you think they're going to do here coming up
at the trade deadline? I don't think they know. I think Mike Chernoff, one of the GMs, said that they're going to take it up to the last possible minute. We don't know if they're going to be buyers or sellers. I think it's all going to depend on what the gap is between us and the Tigers, what's available. I can't see the Guardians trading Emmanuel Clase or Steven Kwan. It doesn't make sense unless the return you get is going to help us immediately and in the future. That's the only way I see them pulling the trigger. The plus side, if you would trade Steven Kwan, you'd be able to call up CJ Kafis, who's tearing the cover off the ball in Columbus. If Chase DeLauder didn't get hurt, he'd be here too, but of course he's hurt. He's seeing a wrist specialist. We don't know what his status is, but you could potentially call up some of these young guys and see what you have. I think if they do make a trade, I think it's going to be something minor. I can't see, like last year we got Lane Thomas. I can't. Lane Thomas isn't doing much this year. Carlos Santana, another potential guy they could trade, but I'm not seeing it. There's not anything to me that jumps off the page unless somebody comes to the Guardians and they're going to be like, hey, we're going to give you all of this for maybe 2 guys. And then maybe the Guardians are like, well, you know what? For the future, we could do it. And then they pull the trigger.
Like with the Dodgers scenario, what they were talking about is us getting a whole bunch of prospects. Obviously, they can actually do that with their entire lineup that they've got going on over there. But I think at least if you're going to trade Clase to the Dodgers, you got to at least have 2 MLB ready players plus prospects. And the only reason why I say that is because you have holes you have to fill. Right field is a ghost town. Why is Rodriguez still playing right field right now?
Your guess is as good as mine. Brian and I have talked about this at length, at nauseum, on the MLB Guardcast. Just why is he still here? We tried John Kenzie Noel, it didn't work. Jonathan Rodriguez, yeah, he did hit his first career home run the other night. Tip the cap to you, congrats. And then you go and play the worst defensive right field I have seen since my days as a little league baseball coach.
Oh, jeez.
2 fly balls that he easily could have played well. He misplayed them completely, and it opened the floodgates. So I don't know why he's here, why CJ Kafis isn't here. It's a business. But back to what you said about Clase, real quick, just remember, it's not the Guardians that are leaking these rumors. It's just baseball. This is what people do around this time. I'll tell you, the Guardians' phone's ringing nonstop. Because they'd be stupid if they weren't listening to trade offers on all of their players. It's a business. If somebody comes through and they want to give you the farm for Jose Ramirez, you've got to listen. Not saying they're going to do it, but you got to listen. What is the harm in ask? You never know unless you ask, right?
Yeah. No, and I get that. It's just right now it's frustrating because when we do make trades, they feel like they're lateral trades. With the exception of the one trade where we went out and got Andrew Miller. Like, as soon as that trade happened, it was like, all right, we know what they're doing now. They're going for it. They went and got their setup guy to go with the closer. They got the best relief pitcher in baseball, and they're going for it. And it worked out for them. It just didn't work out, too great. But then, after that, we thought we gave up Clint Frazier. We gave up, you know what I mean? Like, at the time, we were like, you can't give this kid up. He's supposed to be the next savior out. And just with prospects, I don't care about prospects. Everybody can talk all they want to about prospects. Until you actually see them in the major leagues, it doesn't matter to me. You can have the number 1 prospect, like we got Travis Mazzana. That's awesome. Until I see him in the major leagues, I don't care what he does in AAA and AA.
Well, had he not gotten injured earlier this year,
he'd probably be playing second base right now.
He'd be probably knocking on the door. Same thing with Juan Brito. He'd be knocking on the door too, or up here as it is. That's the thing. The Guardians are putting too much faith in these so-called infield prospects. You have Gabriel Arias, who he's still on his rehab assignment. Brian Rocchio hasn't done enough to make me want to hand over shortstop to him. Daniel Schneemann has been up and down. The one guy I will say that's done really well is Angel Martinez, whether it's been in center or second or short. He goes out and he's seeing the ball extremely well right now, and he's hitting the cover off the ball. I want him in our lineup every day. Center field's perfect. When Lane Thomas comes back, if Lane Thomas is healthy, he's going to go to right field. That's my opinion, and I think he'll platoon with Nolan Jones.
Yeah.
Because they're not going to give up on Nolan Jones. Why, I don't know. We traded
I'll tell you what,
Freeman. And
he
Freeman's
had a lot of good bats last night.
Yeah, Freeman's hitting like 320 with Colorado. Now, mind you, it is Colorado, and some of those numbers could be inflated, but his away numbers are better than his home numbers.
Yeah. Yeah, Nolan Jones.
It's just one of those things. Cleveland can't develop a hitter. So,
and when did that stop happening? Because it felt like the 90s, we were just popping off hitters like crazy, and now it's flip the switch, and we can do pitchers now, but we can't get anybody.
We're the pitching factory of the world.
Oh my God! And Nolan Jones.
I was a huge fan of Nolan Jones. And when we traded him, I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he has that one big year in Colorado, and I'm like, wait a minute. Then we get him back, and he can't seem to find it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, what are you going to do?
I do have to say I did like his at-bats last night. He definitely worked the strike zone, fouled off a lot of balls. And like you said, Angel Martinez is just, he needs to be in the lineup. And the other one I got to bring up here before we switch over to something else is why in the hell Manzardo was hot last night and you got bases loaded and you bring in Fry to pinch hit for him?
Well, and I think what it was, because I believe it was a lefty that came in, and David Fry is supposed to be the lefty masher, and so on paper it made sense. But again, Brian and I, this is something we've talked about ad nauseum as well. Like, they're playing the matchups too much instead of going with your gut and trusting the hitters that are at the plate. Manzardo's never going to grow if you don't give him chances to prove it. He's hit lefties well when he's been given the chance, but then now that Fry's off the injured list and they're trying to get him at bats, okay, well, there he is. We gotta send him up there, and he's gonna hack. Tell me how we had the bases loaded last night, nobody out, and we couldn't even score a run. We didn't even get the ball out of the infield once they loaded the bases.
Yeah,
that stuff can't happen if this team is going to contend. We went to the American League Championship Series last year. We did. Do I think that this team can do that? Sure. They just have to get hot at the right time. They're hot right now. They just got to keep steamrolling the competition and hope that the Tigers continue to slip. We're going to get, Shane Bieber could be coming back here pretty soon. You got Trevor Stephan, who could be rejoining the bullpen soon. There's some help that's on the way.
And that's a beautiful transition over to Shane Bieber. All right. He is doing a show or a little mock game tonight at Lake Captains. And what expectations do you have for him as he's coming back?
Very small, very limited. Obviously, 2 games last year, he pitched 12 innings, 20 strikeouts, something crazy. And then we lose him for the season. Now, I'm happy if Shane comes back and we can plug him in. Obviously, we're most likely going to lose Luis Ortiz. His suspension extended through the end of August. So I'm assuming he's probably going to miss the rest of the season. Although Slade Ciccone in his place has pitched brilliantly.
Phenomenal. I am loving that pickup right
Yep. Although Josh Naylor's having a really good season, I'll take Slade Ciccone.
I know, but it's hard to find a guy that pitches like he does. Like he's
been brilliant.
He just attacks.
If we can get Shane to come back and be that guy to maybe pitch 3-4 innings, do like what they did with Matthew Boyd last year. You ease him back in. You start building him up. And then if we can go into the postseason with potentially 6 starting pitchers, you have Gavin Williams, who's throwing the ball. He's been incredible. Tanner Bybee's starting to find it. You have Logan Allen that's doing really well. You've got Slade Ciccone that's doing really well. And then you add Shane to that. I'm missing somebody. I don't know who I'm missing, but I'm missing a pitcher. I don't know who I'm missing.
Bybee, Big Rig, Slade.
I'm missing somebody. This is going to drive me nuts.
It's going to drive me nuts now.
I'm looking. I'll figure it out. Logan Allen, Bybee, Ciccone, Gavin Williams. Oh, Joey Cantillo. I forgot about Cantillo. He's pitching tonight. I forgot about Joey. And he's pitching really well, too. So you've got potentially 6 pitchers, and in the postseason, the games are shorter anyway. You only need your starter to go 3, at most 4 innings, and then you can turn it over to the bullpen.
Now, just curiosity question, because it's Shane Bieber, and I know that he's not going to get a lot of innings, but if you don't use him as a starter, keep the starting rotation as it is, and bring him in like they did with, let's just say, an Andrew Miller type, a 2 or 3 inning setup role that he could do to help out the bullpen. Do you think he would actually go along with that? And do you think it would work?
I don't know. See, I think they could potentially do that more with Joey Cantillo and Slade Ciccone. I think Shane wants to be a starter. I think he's got so much to prove. Obviously, he's on a prove-it deal. He does have the player option for next year, which I'm almost certain he's going to pick up because no one's really going to throw money at him. They don't know what they're going to get. So, and Cleveland's his home. He loves it here. He has said that more than once. I think they would make him a starter. I do. But I think they'll do what they did with Matthew Boyd and kind of limit his innings at first and maybe only have him go 3-4 innings. And then you could piggyback Cantillo or Slade behind him, and you've got a pretty good 1-2 punch. I think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, I love Slade. I just love the name. Like,
yeah,
what
Slade
parent
Ciccone, like he was shaky when he started, but my goodness, man, he's won me over. I'm excited to have him.
All right, so let's do this real quick before we move on to Browns talk.
Yeah.
What are your expectations for the rest of this season for the Cleveland Guardians?
I think the Guardians are going to make the playoffs. I think that they'll be able to get into the wild card. I don't know if they'll catch Detroit. I think Detroit is having that slump right now. I mean, Tarek Skubal he's not human. He's an incredible pitcher. And I know he plays for Detroit, and we're supposed to dislike Detroit and the state of Michigan as a whole. I get that. But I think I'll be happy if the Guardians can get into the playoffs and then just get hot at the right time and start steamrolling people. I think it's more than possible. I think these guys can get hot. We've learned that before, that it doesn't matter how you do the first few months of the year. It matters how you finish. This is why baseball is a marathon and not a sprint.
Mm-hmm.
So if they're getting hot now and you've got, if Santana can pick it up, Bo Naylor can finally start hitting the ball, and then you can figure out your middle infield, and then you're out. Like if Kwan's setting the table and Jose's knocking the cover off the ball, Manzardo's hitting, this team can do it. I really think they do.
I trust you. You guys talk about them all the time. God, I hope so. Because, hey, postseason baseball here in Cleveland is awesome. I love it.
Oh, there's nothing like it. The towel waving, Progressive Fields rocking. Come on now. Do I remind you Lane Thomas hit a grand slam off of Mr. Skubal?
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I know.
That was where? Progressive Field. Just saying. You never know.
All right, before we get into the Browns, I told you at the beginning of the show, Network 216 has got some giveaways lined up. All right.
Yes.
And I know Mike is here. He's excited. They are brand new to the 216. They will start streaming on the trade deadline. I believe it's the 31st. You guys are going to have your show out.
That's the plan. We've got a potential surprise guest lined up if we can get schedules to match. So we're pretty stoked.
All right. So here are the giveaways, right? Here at Network 216, we're adding the Guards cast. We also have Scarlet and Gray. We also have Across the Cavs. Dude Network has loaned out their time to take up the weekend for us. We also have Mike and the boys from Off the Rails that do a Monday show for us. So what we're going to do for you guys is 31st, July 31st, Justin. What we're going to do for you guys is we are going to have 3 $25 gift cards of your choice. All right. They'll be coming up here soon. Stay tuned to our X account at Network 216 or at Network_216, at Ham Illegal, at the Guards Cast, Scarlet and Gray Podcast, and Across the Cast. Keep an eye on all those. Give us a like, a follow. We will do a randomized draw for one of the $25 gift cards. Another one is going to be a subscription to our YouTube channel at Network_216. We will go through the new subscriptions. We will give another $25 gift card. Now, these are $25 gift cards. of your choice. I will personally reach out to you, and wherever you want $25 gift card to, you got it. All right, we'll hook you up that way. Now, the last $25 gift card. Now, that's something special for the Ham Boys here. Now, Mike, I told you what I got planned for this, and everybody knows we got the pig. We are the Ham Boys. My boys said, hey, Dad, what's the pig's name? I said, boys, I can't even tell you. So what we are going to do, all right, we are going to have a name that pig, all right? So a Browns, Guardians, or Cavs former player with a pig-sounding thing in it, we will pick the best one. Like, I don't know, Ham for Dixon. Or let's go with some other ones. How about Bacon Kozar? There we go. There's another one. Just some fun play on the name that we can put a name on this. Jared is the pig's name. Thanks, Justin. So whoever picks out the best name for the pig, and we will name the pig, will get a $25 gift card of their choice. So please, we will post it on all of our accounts, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all the accounts, and it would be Name That Pig. And we will go through and pick out the best name from former players or current players for your Browns, Guardians, or Cavs. And I cannot wait to see some of these names that are going to be flying in. I'm super excited. You said you might have a couple. You got a couple?
I've got a few. I've got a few in the back of my brain. So it was pretty quick. I love this kind of stuff. I'm that guy that when I have to name a team, I dig deep. I have some fun with it. So there's a few I've got that they might be available. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see.
I can't wait to see this. I've been wanting to do this for a couple weeks now, and I finally got to do it on this show. So Name That Pig. I can't wait for it. Now, with that being said, talking about pigs, let's move over to the Cleveland Browns because they're just playing in mud all the time.
Oh, the Browns.
I know. Training camp starts tomorrow. We got a lot of things going on. Not much news. It's been kind of a quiet, NFL offseason to begin with. But with the everything's going on, I did put out a question on our Network 216 Twitter. Who has the most pressure this year from the rookie class? Is it the quarterbacks? Is it the running backs? Is it Mason Graham? Is it Carson? I can't even pronounce his last name. It's like Schwarzenegger. We're going to go Carson Schwarzenegger.
The linebacker from UCLA. Yeah, yes. I can't even remember what it is, but yeah.
And right now, it's kind of a mixed mosh of a lot of people. A lot of people say Mason Graham because
I said all of the above.
Yeah, but what do you truly think? Who has the most pressure? I know you say all the above.
I think it's twofold here. I think Mason Graham, because we selected him pretty high in the draft. We had a chance to draft Abdul Carter. We had a chance to get Travis Hunter, and we passed on them. And we went with Mason Graham out of the University of who gives a crap up north. I get it. Now he's a Brown, so I'm still not going to say where he went to college, but I think he's got a lot of pressure because they're expecting a lot out of him. Although on the offensive side of the ball, who's your quarterback?
Yeah.
We know Deshaun is out for the season. Is it Flacco? Is it Kenny Pickett? Is it Sanders? Is it Gabriel? There's no shot the Browns are carrying 4 quarterbacks. There's not. I can tell you that right now. They're not carrying 4 quarterbacks into the season. That'd be foolish. Well, so somebody's either getting traded or cut or something.
They've done stupider things. Let's be honest. They've done a lot of stupid things.
We'll carry like 4 kickers if we had to, I guess. I mean, it is the Browns.
Well, we do have some breaking news about the Browns.
Breaking news.
Schefter, Browns have placed quarterback Deshaun Watson and defensive tackle Mike Hall Jr. on the active, physically unable to perform list. Also, David Bell on the active non-football injury list, and they have waived wide receiver Jalen Gill.
Okay. None of that surprises me. You knew that Deshaun wasn't going to be ready to play. He's out for the season because he tore his Achilles, and he's not playing, so that makes sense. I don't know what happened to Mike Call, but I know he kind of helped us out on defense, so that kind of hurts a little bit. Hold on a minute. Quarterbacks are basically a placeholder. Stop. You really think we're getting Arch Manning next year? We'd have to finish dead last. We'd have to finish dead last because somebody's going to take him. He'll be the first pick in the draft if he's as good as they say he is. Just saying. Just saying.
Here.
We need to wait. Show. Well, I'm not going to repeat that, but I'll be honest. My Browns fandom went in the toilet the moment we traded for Deshaun Watson.
Oh yes,
and I was very frustrated that we gave up what we gave up, the $240 million contract, all of that. I'm not a fan of his, and he is yet to prove why he needs to be here. So the quarterback I think that I'm looking forward to is Sanders. He fell to us in the 5th round after everybody pretty much gave up on him. I know who his daddy is, and I know that now the rumors have begun that if the Browns struggle, Stefanski's out, Deion's in. I don't think that happens, but I'm excited to see if Shedeur Sanders can shock the world and be this player he's supposed to be.
Well, so far he's doing the right things, especially pickup game here in Cleveland at I think it was the Greenwood Apartments or something like that. Went out there, also practicing at some of the high school fields, pads on, everything else. Some of those videos have leaked, and let's be honest, it's been quiet around him. We thought this was going to be like a whole circus coming to town, everything else. It has been quiet. He has been putting his head down. He has been working. The one person we haven't heard about is Dylan Gabriel at all. I haven't heard about him at all.
They're high on him, though. The Browns are very, very high on him. I think the odd man out of the quarterback room is either Flacco or Pickett.
You know what's not high on Dylan Gabriel? The tape measure.
Yeah, he's pretty small. 5'11", I think.
I don't even think he's that big. He keeps shrinking on this show. Every time we mention his name, I think he's down to 5'4" right now.
That's fine. But who knows? We can see. I do know that the Browns have 2 first-round picks for next year.
Mm-hmm.
So I get that we could use those and kind of package and move up. We'll see. I said the Browns will win 2 games this year. That was the prediction when the schedule came out. I said they go 2-15.
I think we had them at 3 wins, maybe.
Yeah, but I gave them 2.
We do we did the way too early schedule game, and then once the roster is set, we do another schedule game. So he's still taller and fatty. No, he is not. Don't you start that. If I lay it to the side, I'm still bigger than he is.
Oh dear.
Yeah. All right. So training camp is starting. All right. Justin says 11 wins. Justin is drinking the Stefanski Kool-Aid.
Can I ask what drugs you're on, and can I have some?
He's on
11 wins. Yeah. 11 wins.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know. Some people are like that.
We're not talking Madden, right? We're talking you're not controlling the team. You're talking the real Browns, the ones that play at the Mistake by the Lake up there.
Mm-hmm. For a little bit.
Okay.
I just don't see it. He's not a huge fan of Stefanski. The reason why I don't see it is, one, you didn't address certain needs that you needed. Yeah. You needed to get the offensive line younger. You didn't really address it.
Not necessarily younger. They need to get better. Our offensive line was trash last year.
Oh, well, they're injured. That's why.
Yeah.
Everybody was injured. Our linebackers, we lose JOK. He might not ever play football again. We drafted one. But Jordan Hicks, who was hurt. Defensive line, we released Obo. So this is, the other guys. Offensively, don't know what a quarterback is. You got rid of Nick Chubb, or you didn't re-sign Nick Chubb, and you're bringing in rookie running backs, which one has now been arrested. So that's
Yeah,
always
but
fun.
he's
on
not
there.
even under. He hasn't even signed his contract. Too.
No. And then also the wide receiver position. We just kind of stayed pat and then picked up Deontay Johnson. What a head case that guy is.
Cleveland's hoping to find a genie in a bottle with him. I think they took a chance, and it may pay off. It may not. I mean, Jerry Judy's great, but defenses know that, and they're going to shadow him and force. So if you have Njoku and Judy, those are your two best receivers, and the defenses are gonna take them out. Who else is gonna catch the ball?
Exactly. We need a big Cedric Tillman. Justin said bad O-line is right up Sanders' alley. And
it is.
And a lack of running game too.
Colorado wasn't worried about the O-line. They were worried about Travis Hunter and Shedeur Sanders. That's it.
All right. So as camp starts, give me a position group that concerns you and one that you're confident in.
Concerning is running back, because who's going to run the ball?
Mm-hmm.
You lose somebody like Nick Chubb of his caliber. I get it. We still have Ford. He's a possibility. Junkins, who knows what's going to happen with him? Mm-hmm. You've got the kid from Tennessee that everybody seems to like. But again, if you don't have an offensive line, you ain't going to run the football anyway. Quarterback's going to spend most of his time on his back.
Yeah.
The position group that I feel confident about are punter. Don't we have one of the best punters in the league?
You suck. You took my confidence level.
The punter, Corey, however you pronounce his last name, Vorhies.
Yes.
Dude was amazing. I'd give it to him. I mean, he's the only one I'm confident in right now.
All right. That's
was again why I said they'd only win 2 games.
That was my confident one, was Corey Bojorquez, because, man, that guy can just punt it. I love him.
He can. He's really good. He's got a good foot.
The one that concerns me the most, and I even said it last year, it's our offensive line. And it's always concerned me because we've had a lot of injuries. Now you're moving, oh my God, Jed Wills is gone. Now you're moving DeJuan Jones over to left tackle. You got Joe Bitonio, who, God, probably should have retired. He's just going to get the shit kicked out of him this year.
Yep.
Right guard, the only Wyatt Teller's kind of been the only solid. Jack Conklin is hurt all the damn time. Ever since we signed him, he's been on the damn sidelines, it feels like. Who's always concerned. Good God, no, I can't. Oh,
Is that Ethan Posick, whatever. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And he got hurt last year too. So it's just the injuries on the offensive line always scare me, because once one of those guys go down, and especially it shows you now with Callahan here, it was different. But with Callahan gone, it concerns me more, because it seems like, and plus, last year's offensive line coach, from the rumblings that came out of Berea and everybody else was really not doing his job at all.
Hey, I got a question. Do we at least have a kicker this year?
We have a couple.
Okay. I guess, again, if we can carry 4 quarterbacks, I guess we can carry multiple kickers. Why not?
I mean, we signed one, but he didn't do that great last year either.
Well, we had Dustin Hopkins, but he got hurt.
Well,
and then did we bring Cade York back for a minute?
For a minute.
And, it's been a revolving door. It's so sad. It really is.
We haven't found a kicker since Phil Dawson. We haven't found a quarterback since Bernie Kosar. We found a running back, Nick Chubb.
No, wait, we let him go. He's now.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. We let him walk, and he's now with Houston. So
we had a wide receiver, Josh Gordon, just couldn't stay off.
He couldn't put the pot down.
Well, it wasn't just pot. It was.
He couldn't stay clean.
Yeah, let's just put that way.
Couldn't stay clean.
All right, bud. You ready to get fat? You ready for some Fat Boy Tuesday?
I'm ready, man. Let's go. Food is a winner. Come on, let's go.
All right.
And now, it's time for Fat Boy Tuesday.
one of our favorite things on here. I love Fat Boy Tuesday, where we get to talk food. And by the way, new little wrinkle coming up soon. Remember how we always used to do the out and about live for Fat Boy Tuesday? They might be coming back very, very soon. So we will be out at some establishments coming up for Fat Boy Tuesday, and we will be broadcasting them. So please stay tuned. I got a few lined up already. We haven't done it in a very long time because of everything going on with family and stuff. But this fall, we will go out and about again for Fat Boy Tuesday. But Fat Boy Tuesday, I wanted to bring up, some out of town things. All right, we had Patrick Morrison on last week talking East Coast food. He talked lobster rolls to me and everything else. But you're not a lobster fan?
I'm not a seafood guy, so
Really?
that doesn't even sound appealing. No, I am not a seafood guy.
Okay, well, mark that off our list of not eating together. All right. Jeez.
Hey, I'll eat some shrimp. I'll eat some shrimp as long as it's cooked.
Okay, we can do that.
All
right.
There you go.
So what I wanted to do, I should have an out and about 5 hours south on 71. Yes, we actually should be going down to Louisville and hanging out with you, bud. Justin's in Kentucky, or
Okay.
as I like to call Cincinnati, Kentucky. So yeah, it's seafood, and yeah, I do seafood and eat it. It's not much.
I do have to say one thing really, really fast.
Yes.
Through 4 innings, never mind. That's no longer a thing. Our starting pitcher had not given up a hit yet.
Oh, we're up 2-0.
He just did. Yeah, he just gave up a hit.
All right. Well, damn, you jinxed it already.
Cantillo. I was getting ready to, and I'm like, wait. Oh, I was watching the game, and I'm like, dang it. Okay, well, it's all right. Back to food. That's more important.
All right. So some of the places that you've been, name some favorite foods that you've had, whether it be in the state or out of the state.
I'll tell you what, Chicago. I went out to Wrigley Field, watched some Cubs baseball, and ate at a place called Giordano's. And it was one of the greatest pizza places I have ever eaten in my life. It was the thick, deep dish, Chicago-style pizza. So good. Oh, it was amazing.
That sounds delicious.
Yes, deep dish pizza, all about it. Let's see, where else have I had some really good food? Let's see. Yep. All right. Well, that's good. Yeah, Giordano's really good. Really, really good. Hertz Donut in Tulsa. Never heard of it, but now I want to try it.
Yeah,
I like
no
donuts.
kidding, right?
Donuts are good. I like donuts. I'm a big fan of like Amish stuff, like Amish cooking.
Oh, especially
Huge
down
fans.
there at the Amish buffets.
Give me Der Dutchman. Give me the barn. Give me. I mean, let's just Amish cooking is so good.
Oh yeah.
I leave there miserable because I can't stop eating.
And
if it's that or a Chinese buffet, dude. If you give me a Chinese buffet, I'm in.
Mm-hmm. There was one in Mayfield Heights that we loved, and they had a lunch special. It was $6 for the lunch special buffet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
We let's put it this way: we really didn't work after we went to lunch.
No, you don't. After you eat that much, you don't. There's a place in Belden Village. It's called the Katana Buffet. It's there with all of the, all the restaurants down there in Belden. Super good Chinese/Japanese buffet. So just keep that in mind.
Remember Hertz Donuts from The Simpsons?
Yes.
I think that, only massive donuts.
Oh, I'm in.
One of my favorite places, when we go to West Virginia, I was telling you earlier, pepperoni rolls are just everywhere in West Virginia. And we cannot not come back without pepperoni rolls. Also, Avalario peppers. If you don't know the brand, I will put it up on our website here soon because it is fantastic. I love them. One of the best places I went to Hilton Head with a friend back when he graduated, and we had a great time. Salty Dog Cafe down there. If you never heard, it's seafood, so it might not be up your alley, but some of the best food I've had. And then also,
Okay.
we stopped at this place in North Carolina, and seriously, it was a huge ass tree with just a camper out in front of it, and all they did was pulled pork sandwiches. All they did. And man, you
That's
want
the
to
way
talk
to do it.
about
That's the
some
way
of
to
the best
do it.
pulled pork I have ever had was one of those. Down in Florida, gotta talk gator. Some gator nuggets.
Okay.
Oh, I love gator nuggets. Let's see
Okay.
here. Hot Browns in Kentucky. May just be Louisville. Been there. Also was good OSU themed pizza place in Hilton Head. Yeah,
Okay.
there is.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. And then Pennsylvania. I know we have paninis here, but I'm telling you
Yes.
what, Permanente Brothers, man, one of the best
Yeah, I've
sandwiches.
heard they're really, really good.
And I went to the original. So when I went, my buddy's like, and I've never even heard of it. And one of my friends is a chef. Never even heard of it. We went there, everything. Fast forward 10 years later, we're at his wedding in Baltimore, Maryland. He was a
Okay.
executive chef at a restaurant in Baltimore. We show up early during their lunch service. He comes out, he goes, "Hey, what can I make for you guys?" And I said, "Man, I'm like, I am craving a Permanente brother. I'm craving a panini." He goes, "I got you. Let me go in the back. I'll bring it back out to you." He made me a crab cake panini sandwich. Oh, was that
Okay.
fantastic?
Okay.
Oh, it
Okay.
was so good. I was like, "Dude, you didn't have to do this." He goes, "Oh yeah, I did." So that was one of
That's
the special perks I had. Is there
that's
any
awesome.
is there any state that you would like to go to try the food?
I need to get some southern some Cajun. I want to go to like New Orleans. I really, really do. I want to try some New Orleans delicacies, like just that southern part. I'd love to get some barbecue in, like, I want to try some Texas barbecue and then some Midwest barbecue. I don't want to compare, which one I like more.
You went to St. Louis or the Texas? One thing
Hmm.
that always intrigued me is the Southwest.
Yeah.
I always want to try some Southwest cuisine. I don't know what it is. They always have some good stuff, and every time. And plus, I love tacos. Let's be honest, I'm fat.
Tacos are great, though. Come on now.
I know they are.
Tacos are so good.
Like, and it doesn't matter what kind of taco you get. You get ground beef, doesn't matter. Pulled pork, doesn't matter. Like, eat any kind of taco. I'm told we have good fried chicken here. Well, you do live in Kentucky. I hope you would have good fried chicken there.
I hope. Well, yeah, fried chicken. You kind of have to. It's a staple.
Yeah, especially when you have an entire food chain.
Colonel Sanders was from the state of Kentucky, so, and that's where fried chicken was born. So there you go.
A hot dog taco. And now we're getting off the rails again. All right, so that's it for Fat Boy Tuesday. If you guys have any that you have been to and tried and you liked, let us know. We always love hearing food from other places, talking food. Let's finish up the show here as we do our top 3, and then we will finish up our trivia. All right, so top 3 tonight, because I got a baseball guy with me. Mike, I want to know your top 3 walkout songs if you're a closer for the Cleveland Guardians.
This was awesome. And you sent me the show notes, and I was reading through it. And I saw this. I'm like, bam, bam, bam. I had my 3 very, very quickly. Number 1, far and away, number 1, Enter Sandman, Metallica. When Mariano Rivera had it, that was something. That was something different. I thought that to me, You have the stadium lights go dark, and then you come out to that. I think that's pretty cool. That's number one. Number two, Voodoo Child by Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, yes.
I always wanted that as like my walk-up song. If I ever got a chance to hit in the bigs, that would have been my song. I don't know why. That guitar riff, there's just something about it. And then number three, I mean, I have to pick it because I'm Cleveland till I die. Wild Thing. I mean, come on. With Ricky Vaughn, there was nothing better than that movie. I mean, that to me, I would love that. That would be so much fun.
I still get goosebumps from that movie. I think I told you when Bob Uecker goes, they did it. Cleveland did it. They won the game. It was like, goosebumps. See, I got him right now. Just even thinking about that.
Yeah, because that's the only time we won in that movie.
All right, so number one for me is a rock song that I know a lot of people are probably not going to be okay with, but I just like it because I think it would be a badass song to walk out on. Non-point Bullet with a Name on it.
That's really good. I actually commend you. That's a wrestling theme, so I love that. I think that would be really cool.
Like just as soon as, like you said, everything goes dark, and then all you hear is just a bullet with a name on it, and then you just walk out. Oh God, I can just feel it. Next one is Korn. Adidas. Let's just put it that way. Adidas. I love Korn.
There you go. Okay.
And then the last one for me is a band called Skindred, and it's a song called Nobody, and it's reggae hot. And Justin, DX theme song. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Which one?
Oh, the original. The original.
The original. Okay. I would want the New Age Outlaw part of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't know? Like the whole place goes dark and then that pops up. That'd be pretty cool too. Not gonna lie. Or Triple H is the King of Kings or Game with Motorhead. Absolutely, you can't go wrong with Motorhead.
Or you can do Ace of Spades. Oh, that would be a good one too.
Rest in peace to Lemmy.
Yeah, God, he was so good.
Mm-hmm.
I actually showed
my kids together again,
night.
man. They're playing some music now, brother. I'm telling you.
I'm introducing my kids to some of those songs, and I got one rocker, and I got one hip hop.
Okay.
And at least I got one rocker out of it because, man, Charlie headbangs like you wouldn't believe. He looked at me, goes, "Turn it up, Dad." I'm like, "All right, all right."
I love it. That's awesome.
All right, yeah, Justin, it's time to play the game.
It is.
Yeah, you hear that? Oh God, that would give you goosebumps too.
That'd be fun. That would be a lot of fun.
All right, let's do our trivia. Let's close out the show. All right, Mike, I asked you a trivia question. Jose Ramirez, 7 times, 5 in a row, 20 home runs, 20 stolen bases. Who was the last Cleveland Guardian / Indian to do it?
So I have 2 names, and I don't know which one's right. I think they both are. I just can't remember who did it first. But I'm going to go with Grady Sizemore.
Ding, ding,
2008.
Ding, ding.
He did 30. He was a 30-30 guy.
Way to go. 2008, and then he also, I think he did it in 2009 afterwards too. So he did
my other guess was Sin Shu Chu.
Oh, I forgot about Sin Shu Chu.
And I think he did it. But I think it was before Grady. I think
it might have been.
Brian would know. Call Brian Shaw. He'll tell you. I'm sure he's the statistician extraordinaire. He'll tell you. I guarantee it. He would.
Mike, thank you so much for. Oh yeah, and then
hey, really quick, right? But you have to pick the Disturbed version, not the normal one that they played for most of his career. You have to play the Disturbed version when he was the quote unquote heel. That one takes the cake. That would be the Glass Shatter, and hearing that one, oh yeah, I'm in.
All right, everybody, we're here at the end of the show. Mike, thank you so much for joining me. Let everybody know where they can find you at, bud.
I am on Facebook, Instagram, and X at Mike Vorhies. You can find the podcast, Guardcast MLB, on Twitter. We're on Spotify. We're on Apple Music. Just find me. I just say hello. I'll take more friends. Why not?
And also on Network 216 coming up here
And we
soon.
are part of the Network 216. I still have to get used to that. I do.
I know. No, you're fine. You're fine. Get fat, and I'm going to work it off on my bike. All right. I'm definitely going to go get fat. All right. We're here at the end of the show. As Brian would always say, God bless you. God bless America. And as I would always say, thank you to our troops, first responders, for everything you guys do. We couldn't do stuff like this without you guys. Thank you so much. Also, we're definitely uncorked, unloaded. We're out. We'll see you guys next Tuesday. Have a good night.